guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber from Kyuujin Cosplay, and today we are back at guys with Fight Zero, episode 10.
Almost over, guys. Oh, it's been such a good show.
What do you think? Battle or maybe flashback? Because
it could be one of the two.
I'm gonna say I do want a flashback of Kirai's past. Why is he like this?
What happened? I wouldn't be against it either because we bashed on him a lot last episode. I think we need to. He did. I think we need to understand him a little more before this ends. So I would not be against a flashback episode, but if we don't get one, it's fine.
Yeah.
In any case, last episode, the scene was set. Everyone is saying this is going to be the last fight. It's going to end tonight. Iris-Yell was telling Kirei about Kiritsugu's wish, and for a guy who thought Kiritsugu was only in it for the fight and death and stuff, it was surprising to learn his wish was about peace.
Yep.
So he's like, fuck. Fuck this shit. He broke her neck, and then he was like, I'm gonna destroy your goal, basically. I'm gonna destroy your ideals. So that's, in my opinion, that's a childish reaction to a guy who's just so jealous that his supposed doppelganger in the emotional department turned out to have a wish that was genuine and dear to him.
Mm-hmm.
He's just pissed that Kiritsugu found something where he can't find anything. In any case, he just sent Gilgamesh to lash out, and he's like, let's go over there, fight everyone. Ryder is gonna go. We didn't talk about Ryder last episode, but there was this cute scene about Waver just sending him and be like, I'm using all my command spells. You do what you gotta do. You're strong. You deserve to go. I'm not. I deserve to stay here. But Ryder came through, being like, you're my friend.
Win, conquer the world.
Yeah.
Man.
He was like, you have to come with me. And Waver's like, why? I'm no longer your master. And he's like, because you're my friend.
You're my bro.
That was so cute. And he cried, and it was emotional. So they're gonna go, and Saber's gonna go, and everyone's gonna be there. And we're gonna have the final fight. So I'm excited, meanwhile, Iris-Yell's spirit seems to be stuck in the Grail. So, yeah, that's sad. Okay, let's just jump in this episode. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to know when these come out. Check out our Patreon for the full reactions, and let's go.
Let's go, guys.
Hey.
Oh, Gilgamesh.
On the bridge,
he's
that
gonna
makes
lash
sense.
out.
Well, she's near Kirei, right?
Yeah.
So they're gonna have their
She's
thing.
just right there.
They're gonna have their thing, and we're gonna
she might
face.
fight Berserker then.
Yeah, they said if she was showing up to. Yeah, exactly. Not the motorcycle. We gotta take care of him too. Yeah, they did
So
say if
you're
she
gonna have
shows
your
up.
fight with Archer and Ryder.
Yeah, I'm happy about
And
that.
you're gonna have her fight with Saber and Berserker.
It made the only fighter that made sense with Berserker.
I should switch them up.
Well, okay.
例えばな、世のアイオニオン兵隊のよう貴様のゲート・オブ・バビロンで武装させれば間違いなく最強の兵団が出来上がる。改めて世の盟友となる。
He's always gonna
Let's
try.
do the world together.
結べばきっと星々の果てまで征服できるぞ。
It's his thing. He's gotta try.
Enthusiast.
つくづく愉快なやつよ。あいにくだがな、我が法友は後にも先にもただ一人のみ。そして王たる者もまた二人は必要ない。ここをなる王道か。その揺るがぬありように世は敬服を持って挑むとしよう。よい。
I like
存
this.
分に己を示せよ征服王。お前は俺が審判するに値う族だ。
My God, mighty words from the king. Look at that. We're done drinking. If it's in
That's the way of throwing the gloves.
well,
集えよ我が同胞。
okay, let's do this shit.
最強の伝説に勇姿を記す。
Like his way of thinking or not, he's honestly so cool to watch.
Yeah. Which one? Ryder?
Ryder.
Yeah.
Like, whether or not you believe in his way of ruling, it's
You
always
got
inspiring.
some,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's a reason why the movies about this era usually are amazing.
いざマスラオたちよ、剣書の英霊に我らが波動を示そう。
And then Gilgamesh, who is a one-man army with so many weapons. Let's go, buddy. This is gonna be cool. It's so cool.
来るがいい破軍の主、今こそお前は真の王者の姿を知るのだ。
Don't die! I don't know why you brought him here, but don't die! At this point, I don't know if he's gonna die before we finish the battle.
Well, you survived 2 seasons?
Yeah, but...
どうしてそんなに苦しむの？
バーサーカーは戦わなければならないからだ。
なんで？
聖杯さえあれば君を救える。
またお母さんに会えるのね。
Oh. Yeah, no. It's fitting that he ended up with Berserker. It's fine. She's the main character. She won't get hit. The use of light in this show is so good. Colors and stuff.
Yeah.
Let's go, Saber. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I'm getting Sword of the Stranger vibes. Everything, and if he touches her sword, he could potentially turn it into his.
but-
No, yeah. He knows you.
奴は私にゆかりのある騎士なのか。
Yes. He has a fascination.
さぞや名のある騎士と見込んだ上で問わせてもらう。騎士たる者の誇りを持ってその来歴を明かすがいい。
It looks so good. She definitely knows who it is. Yeah.
そんなまさかあなたは。
Right there. Oh, look at this! Oh, you're not as pretty. It's heartbreaking. So I mean, I don't remember much the stories of Arthur and stuff, but I'm guessing Lancelot was one of his biggest.
Lancelot slept with Arthur's wife, with Guinevere.
First of the knights, and there you go.
まさか落ちてまで。
I think
ランス
so.
ロット。
Well, I don't know about that, but that's probably no longer true because like he was her greatest knight. It's heartbreaking.
貴様は進化を救うばかりで導くことをしなかった。
So like, is she gonna feel guilty for what he became?
私の理想が。
Turned you into this?
小娘にする気。
あなたをそんなにも追い詰めてしまったのか。
You can't blame yourself for this. Because like, if he's Berserker, it's because he went crazy at one point, but I don't think it's her fault. That's way too much guilt to put on your shoulders. Someone's mental state.
夢を束ねて波動を志す。その意気込みは褒めてやる。だがつわものどもよ、わきまえていたか。
Oh. He's gonna open the
夢とは
gate.
やがてことごとく冷めて消えるのが道理だと。
That's one badass key.
That is one big ass key.
Uh,
なればこそお前の行く手に俺が立ちはだかるのは必然であったな。征服をさあ見果ての夢の結末を知るがいい。
the thing is, he likes
お
to
前が手ずから断り
speak highly of himself, but if he can actually bring it,
Well, I've seen him fight
he can bring
the
it.
other ones. He definitely can.
お前
Yeah.
にふさわしき舞台が整った。
I love the amount of respect he's showing Ryder, though.
目の前にしろ。
Oh, What of the army? Oh, fuck! Oh, shit! He's shattering the whole fucking place.
Yeah.
Anti-world. Yeah. It's Ryder and none other than Ryder. He's gonna have to face that. Fucking hell! What brought this noble phantasm? Like, what did he do to be able to do this?
そういえば一つ聞いておかなければならないことがあったのだ。神として世に仕える気はあるか？
You're not asking because you just lost your army, right?
No.
No, I'm making a joke, but these two.
あなたこそ僕の
Oh.
あなたに仕えるあなたに尽くすどうか僕を導いてほしい
よかろう。
You gotta go, buddy.
夢を示すのが王たる世の務め。そして王の示した夢を見極め後世に語り継ぐのが神たる貴様の務めである。
He's doing like in 300, like he's the one that's wounded that he's sending home.
生きろウェイは
Oh.
全てを見届けそして生きながらえて語るのだ。貴様の王のあり方をこのイスカンダルの失踪を。
It's her turn to conquer the world, boy. A kid.
And like we know they're dead already. We know that them dying here doesn't mean anything, but it still hurts.
いざ行こうぞボケバス。
Oh, I'm gonna miss you. Because he knows it's over. The guy did this and his entire world exploded. You show courage. The music is so good. Oh shit. Keep going. This guy. This guy. Oh fuck, I'm putting this fucking soundtrack on my phone. You're too OP.
夢より覚めたか征服を。そうさな。こたびの遠征もまた存分に心躍ったの。また幾度なりとも挑むがいいぞ征服を。時の果てまでこの世界は余さず俺の庭だ。故に俺が保証する。ここは決してそなたを飽きさせることはない。
The rider's gone.
いいな。
We end with his dream, which was the ocean, you know?
そう
Yeah.
か。この胸の高鳴りこそがオケアノスの使用罪だったんだ。
That one hurts. It's bittersweet as fuck.
It is.
You don't touch him!
Yeah, don't.
Kozo.
Don't.
お前がライダーのマスターか。
Give your respect.
違う僕はあの人の進化だ
だが小僧、お前が真に中心であるならば、亡き王の
Well,
仇を討つ。
we can talk about this in a few years.
お前に挑めば僕は死ぬそれはできない僕は生きろと命じられた
Don't touch the kid.
Why would he touch the kid? I don't think he will. He better not.
Thank you.
中道大義である。
Oh.
夢、そのあり方を損なうな。
Hey.
Okay.
He gave both of them compliments.
Honestly, that's the only reason why I had a smile on my face the whole time, despite how sad this was. Because for an end, He got Gilgamesh's respect.
主は我が魂をよみがえらせ皆のために我を聖堂へと導かん
Oh, that's a cool ending.
杖が私を慰めるあなたは我が敵の前で宴を設け我が神戸に油を注ぐ杯はあふれ我に恵みと慈しみを与えるだろう
We're facing each other. Guys, it's happening. It's gonna happen. So the writer's gone.
Oh.
Okay. I had a tear. I did tear up a little bit.
I love the fact that despite seeing that Gilgamesh was able to destroy his noble fetishism just like that.
He still
Like,
went for it.
Everything was hopeless. He never gave up. He had to still move forward, still fight.
Well,
and
to
he
be
did.
honest, though, I don't think any of these heroes would be heroes if they would be the type to run away.
No, but I do love seeing someone that, even though that you know that everything's, that you're not gonna win this fight.
That's what makes them
You're
legends.
still go on, you still go on, you still continue, you're still fighting at the end of it.
That's why we value these people. That's why we look up to them. That's why they inspire us. That's why they're legends. To see it happen, and we've seen scenes like this several times. It's done perfectly. It's the speech. It's what he orders Waver in the end. You gotta live on, and you're my subject. So, I mean, he keeps asking that. You know, he's been asking that to everyone, but
Finally, he asked him.
yeah, finally he asks him, and he's like, yeah, okay, I'm your subject. And he's like, okay, so since you're my subject, I entrust you my dream.
Yeah.
But that's the whole thing. He inspires people, and his dream inspires others, and it's this whole thing. You lead the fight.
It's the
You're the first one, running at the enemy, and the others are so inspired. They believe in your dream so much that they will follow you and be willing to die for this.
It's technically the main difference with him and Saber, right? Because she's wasn't really inspiring our knights and our people to follow her dreams or to just make her dreams come true.
Because her thing was more like, I'm the only one on the battlefield.
I'm gonna save you. So I'm gonna fight so that you don't have to fight.
Yeah, but we'll talk about Saber a little later because she has a thing with Lancelot. But the whole Ryder thing, like Ryder's character grew on me so much. I like Lancer
He's
too.
easy to love.
But I like Lancer too, and when he died, the fact that it was such a horrible death was sad.
It was.
But this time, it's fitting. We knew we couldn't win. Like, we definitely, well, he could have, but I don't think he would have, so.
Against Gilgamesh? No.
Yeah. I think with Gilgamesh, like, we gotta go for Kirei.
Gilgamesh is... No, you can't go at Gilgamesh. You need to have the power to do it, though.
Yeah, but, like...
Gilgamesh is just so OP, because I remember when I've seen the other series...
Which you're not supposed to talk to me about.
I'm not gonna say, but... He is badass.
Yeah.
He won't go down like that.
I'll give him that. Like, that's the thing. That's one of the only reasons why I'm okay with them talking shit is because he brings it. That's the only thing. Like, he thinks so highly of himself, but then
With
he shows
reason.
up with...
With reason.
Yeah. This fight could have been bad in my opinion, but the fact that it started with the two of them drinking wine, literally saying, I respect your power. Gilgamesh, who usually talks shit about others, and he calls them, mongrels, and he's like, you're so beneath me, literally gave Ryder his respect many times this fight. He was like, calling in his weapon, being like, you have a scene here that's worthy of your power. I'm like, you're basically saying that Ryder brought it. That's cool. And then he's like, he respected Waver's loyalty, and he said so. It's not just he's thinking it, and he's like, cool, bye, bitch. He's saying it. That means a lot from a guy like him. And the fact that, he faced Ryder, but never did he insult him, never did he put him down or anything. He gave him the fight he deserved, and Ryder managed to gain his respect, and in my opinion, that's the biggest victory you could get facing Gilgamesh, and that's worthy of his character. He was the one running in front, and when the entire army was dead, he was the one facing him on his own. He was still the first one to to try and get a blow in, and then he was also he knew he was gonna die, so that's why he left Waver, so he wasn't delusional at the end and stuff, and he got to see the sea, and he got to also realize that basically maybe he never got to actually see it, but it's been with him this whole time, like the meaning of it all. Basically, this whole episode was perfect. So yes, he died, but I still spent the entire episode like this because it was so beautiful, and the music was perfect. It's perfection. Great episode on Ryder's side, and Saber's side too. The visuals in Saber's fight with the water coming down, and then when she does a blow, it flashes blue, and then he's using the gun, so it flashes orange.
I always love, like I say it so many times when I'm watching movies, I do love color contrast.
Yeah.
Because it brings such a beautiful pictures on screen. Seeing that warm and cold colors.
It's a thing that in anime they can do easier, I think, than in live actions. Although live actions should also aim for this. When I was in school studying cinema, that's the one rule I remember keeping for myself, and I was like, okay, I got to go by this. I had a friend who was good in photography and stuff, and I think she's the one that said that to me, but she said, or at least I heard, in a movie, every shot should be as beautiful as a picture.
You need to think of them as a picture, as some art.
You should be able, like, in a good movie, you should be able to pause anytime and be like,
damn,
wow,
this is beautiful.
Like, this would be a shot, and that means, you got to think about your light, your effects, your colors, placement and stuff. And I think in anime, when they really think about it, since they have to animate everything and design and draw everything,
about everything,
yeah, it's a perfect opportunity to bring in light and stuff, because you have no limits. It's not like you have to shoot somewhere and the light is not cooperating. It doesn't have to be realistic as much, especially not in a show like this. So bring it.
Yeah.
Use colors, and they do it perfectly. This show has been beautiful. So, and I mean, we still have 2 episodes to go, and we're gonna have a face-off. Like, Kiritsugu and Kirei are gonna face one another next. Like, or maybe we're gonna have the flashback episode. But,
well, maybe not.
Well, maybe, I don't know. These episodes are short for sure, so I don't know if we have time, but we might have a little insight. Maybe. But in any case, the Lancelot reveal was also pretty cool. The whole, breaking of the armor, and
it is sad that we ended up being...
well, we knew the name.
Well,
yeah.
we knew their name.
I don't think it matters as much, because to me, like, I used to know a lot about the legend of Arthur.
I've read a lot about it too.
Yeah. I forgot most of it. So, in my opinion, it doesn't change much. Like, the reveal is still there, because for Saber, it's a reveal too. Mm-hmm. She realizes that she knows this guy, and he was her most loyal knight, the first one that followed her. The name is known because there's weight behind it too, and it's the realization that this guy went crazy. And considering the speech she got from Ryder, obviously she's gonna be like, okay, so...
You're like this because of me.
Are you like this because of me? Exactly. Yeah. I don't think so. I think putting, the weight of, putting someone's mental state on your shoulders, being like, I'm the reason why you lost yourself, that's saying a lot. Like, there's a lot of factors. You don't know what happened to him. You don't know what he went through. Of course, there's also, like, he is obsessed with Saber, but considering we know Saber, like, she wasn't abusive. She wasn't, torturing her subjects or anything. She was trying to do good. So in my opinion, it's not her fault. And she tried to do what she thought was right. And in her era, it made sense. And they believed in her, and they wanted to follow her in battle. Why did he become like this? Why did he lose himself?
Do you think that maybe he was in love with her? Because in the original story, technically Lancelot has a thing with Guinevere.
Maybe.
Guinevere was King Arthur's wife.
Genevieve?
Guenièvre.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. In English, is it Guenièvre?
No, Guinevere.
It's Guinevere.
In the main character is called Guinevere, so it's Guinevere, sorry, in English. Guenièvre en français. But yeah, so but maybe Lancelot has a thing for for Saber, and the fact that she wasn't allowing herself to be close to her subject, or just to allow them to help her, was like, just crushing him from the inside.
As in, she was an ideal he never could reach. Like, she was something he was fine following her, but he wanted to get closer and he never managed.
Maybe.
And then she died.
Who knows?
I don't know if she died first, but that could also make him go berserk.
Maybe that's why he went berserk.
I don't know. I do think that if they're about to fight too,
people do crazy things because of love. Who
they're
knows?
about to fight too, so we might have a few answers there. But I'll just repeat it again. Like right now, Saber, of course, she doesn't have the answers, and there's the speech that Ryder gave her that's heavily, weighing heavily on her mind.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, she's gonna blame herself. That's why she's Saber. That's why she's Arthur. That's why the whole speech happened in the first place, because that's her way of doing things. She's the martyr. She takes on herself, and that's why she's reacting this way here. She's like, I was meant to protect all of you, so if something happened to you, it's
my
on
fault.
me. But that's not a good way to... It's a good motivation, but it's not a good way to see life, because you're going to end up losing. You can't win against yourself in this way. So, yeah, I think we need answers about what happened to Lancelot. And I think Saber...
Maybe a flashback.
I mean, we don't have time for flashbacks. But, a scene where we see a little bit of it would be great.
We could.
Because now he's at least... He's in control enough to at least be there and talk, but not much. So I don't know if we'll have anything. Everyone seems to have had, a dream of their servant's life, but I don't think Karia is in any shape to have that, and he's awake anyway, so... And he sort of had a dream. He did have a dream, but it was just... We learned nothing from that, so... In any case...
Alright.
I'm gonna be excited. I'm excited for the next fight. I'm excited for...
We're almost done with the
I know.
season 2. Like, there are only 2 episodes left.
Yeah. It doesn't look like we have much time.
It was a really good ride. I'm gonna say it again in 2 episodes, guys. It was a good ride.
Oh, Ryder just... Perfect. Ryder was perfect. And I'm sad he's dead.
Okay, as of now, from the first season and the second season, who is your best servant from the?
It's a difficult
Like, who do you
one.
like the most?
It's a difficult one because I like Saber, but I think I don't know. I think I have an attachment to Ryder.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I don't have with Saber.
Like he's the older brother.
I think he's easier to love.
Yeah.
But Kiritsugu is my favorite character overall.
I said about servant, not characters.
Servant-wise, like I love them all. Some of them less than others. But let's be real, I don't have an attachment to Castor or Lancelot.
No.
But or Assassin. But with the others, I like Lancer. But now it's been a while, and we've had so much more time with the others.
But I mean, okay, personality-wise, Ryder is at the top because he's so easy to like. Like he's really the older brother that I could hang
But
out.
it truly is telling you, because it's exactly what they're saying too. Saber is the unattainable. Like we cannot reach her. We don't get her.
Yeah.
She's not meant to be our friend. She's meant to be this figure who protects her subjects.
Yeah.
She's not meant to inspire us, whereas Ryder is the man of the people. He's supposed to get to us. He's supposed to be our friend. So he's easy to like and he's easy to understand and follow, whereas she's detached from the public. It's so perfect that that's how we feel about them too.
Okay, and for Lancer, we didn't see a lot about him.
No, I
but
love him.
I love the fact that he was such a perfect knight. Like his knighthood was just so perfect.
But he's got
his
that
respect, and his opponents were just so perfect.
But that's another thing. Like I like him more than I like Saber, I think, because it's easy to feel bad for him.
Yeah.
Whereas for Saber, she just has that strong. But then she's cool. Like I love her because of that.
She's cool.
Yeah, but with it's different emotions. But with Lancer, he used to be one of my favorites, and now I think he's easy to forget now because there are so many strong servants left, and we spend so much time with them, so we tend to forget about the others.
We talk about Saber. There's also Gilgamesh, Archer.
He's my favorite to dislike, and I also have it's a weird relationship with Gilgamesh.
Well,
he's badass.
I love that he doesn't give a shit.
Like I don't root for him.
I don't root for him either. Like he's a good villain.
Yeah, he's
not
enjoyable.
a villain. He's enjoyable.
He's enjoyable. That's it. He's just.
But it's just his sarcastic, sassy attitude.
I did like him this episode though.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean, if that's the thing, if he had brought in disrespect,
He knows when to give respect. That's that's a fact.
So in this fight, I really enjoyed both of them. I think it was the perfect death for Ryder. Anything less, I would have been dissatisfied because if he had insulted Ryder, if he had not brought in his full strength, if he had not showed him the respect he deserved, I think it would have been like. It would have felt like Lancer, you know, it's undeserved. It's not the death I would have seen
That
for
he
you.
deserved,
Yeah.
For the master, Kiritsugu all the way.
Kiritsugu all the
Come
way.
on. And right after it's Waver.
Waver being the second
All
one,
of the others, meh.
Well, I feel bad for Kariya, but he's a lost cause. So
He's a
unfortunately,
lost cause.
Kirei is also a good character, but I
He's a
cannot
good character.
like
No,
him.
I'm not rooting for him. and
Honestly,
I don't.
Tokyo Me was good too.
He was good.
He just died like a bitch. But yeah, no, Kiritsugu and Irisville.
The teacher, yeah, he was.
No, he can go die.
No.
I don't care about him. Kiritsugu and Irisville are at the top
Yeah.
for me when it comes to masters, and Waver, because of his relationship with Ryder, was great too. But I mean, we'll talk more about this. I mean, there will be no point in talking about this at the finale, but we still have 2 episodes to go.
I know.
Okay, this is it for this episode. Farewell, Ryder. We loved you, and you honestly rose to the hype, and it was pretty cool. And I love Alexander the Great. I mean, people say the movie is bad, but we watched it in French, so it for us.
We didn't see the accent.
Yeah,
We
the
didn't hear
accents didn't bother us, and it's not the best movie ever, but I enjoyed the movie back in the day.
It's entertaining.
It's entertaining, so of course to have the character here was pretty cool too, and he brought it, so I'm happy with this episode. Hopefully you guys are happy with this episode too. If you want to see the next one right away, it is on Patreon already. You can check it out. The link is in the description below.
And if you don't, the next one will be out on YouTube next week, guys. So stay tuned, and we're gonna see you next time.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.